The new Environmental Science and Resource Management program is sort of an amalgam of a bunch of efforts that have been going on for a number of years. We had a faculty here who were putting together an environmental studies certificate probably about 10 years ago. And at that point there was only one environmental science course. It was called Biology 10, Introduction to Environmental Issues. But since that time, a number of faculty who have been hired or have been identified who have backgrounds in environmental sciences have come forward to work together to put together a full environmental science program. Environmental Science 3 is all about policy. So how do you enact change? How do you actually do this? How do you change our behavior on the planet?
So we are encouraging students to get out into the community to do real-world work, and we work it into the curriculum where you're getting college credit for going out into the community, making community partnerships, doing real-world work.
An interesting marriage between the kind of the service learning, civic engagement project and the environmental project. And it's interesting that they all kind of came together this year because all our courses started this year. We put the environment as the theme, and so two groups that don't often meet with each other are working together on that project right now.
I am basically just plotting, regrassing a little area of land. It's a little garden by Ventura High School, and the city of Ventura takes care of it. I have a friend in the family that gave me this project, and basically it's just remapping the land and telling what plants are and doing research, finding what's planted there, and what plants were taken out, what are still there, and things like that. So.
These are vegetables. It's a group of vegetables. We've got radishes, we've got broccoli, we've got fava beans, we've got chard.
Courses in environmental studies stress the importance of raising awareness and involvement with the community to make an impact on local and global environmental issues. Service learning encourages students to look beyond their textbooks and play an active role in helping the environment.
Group work is very helpful, but experiential learning gets the learning in their bodies, so they actually have an experience of what the textbook is talking about. And so sometimes that is a wonderful complement.
Students come into these courses already oriented that way. Some students are curious and may get impetus through the learning and through interacting with the instructors and the other students to go ahead and be more active in communicating with others and doing just changing their own behaviors in terms of how they live in the environment.
What kinds of projects outside of the class do they get involved in?
Oh boy, students that I've worked with in service learning, they've gone out with Fish and Game and done work. They've gone out with VC Cool, which is a global warming organization, and done work, everything from been involved with Earth Day to been involved with the carbon diet, which is a way to reduce your carbon footprint, to been involved with putting on community programs.
I did it now with Orwenimi City. I help there pruning trees and doing some mold in the lawn. And also I learned a little bit about the irrigation system. I learned
Events, trying to raise awareness. In the past, for example, with the Ojai Raptor Center, I've done these service learning projects for a long time. They've done things like they built an aviary at a ranch up in Ojai, kind of a huge kind of net aviary, so that birds that are injured had a place where they could be kept.
But they were hoping that later in their life, if not right away, that it will be something that we've planted a seed that they will understand that this is something people do.